Hey, you ready for your free video on the biggest tool that helps actors stand out from the crowd that no one ever actually talks about? Now, of course, I am talking about helping you stand out for the right reasons as opposed to the wrong reasons. The wrong reasons being things like being a diva, being difficult, being a douchebag. I am talking about standing out for the right reasons, because you're amazingly talented, because you're incredibly reliable and professional, and you have amazing things to contribute to the entertainment industry. Of course, every single actor on the planet wants to stand out, but most of them don't know how. And so when they're marketing themselves, they end up doing the same strategies that everybody else is doing. Things like sending postcards, taking yet another acting class, taking workshops, doing showcases. Now, of course, some of these strategies are important to keep the ball rolling in terms of effective marketing, but none of these strategies on their own will really make you stand out from the crowd. So, what would make you stand out from the crowd? Well, I want to teach you how to turn your entire marketing strategy on its head. Rather than you always putting this energy out there, chasing after these random or short-term opportunities, I want to teach you how you can actually get the entertainment industry to come to you, right? Wouldn't that be an amazing position to be in? Now, here's the thing. It's actually a lot easier than you might think. And I am so excited about this idea of teaching you how to do this that I went and created a whole freaking program about exactly how to make it happen. Now, enrollment for the program will be opening soon, so make sure that you stay tuned for those details. So the question becomes, well, how do you get the industry to come to you? What is this mystery tool that makes actors stand out from the crowd that no one is talking about? It is landing yourself just a little bit of media coverage. In today's world, there are hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of media outlets, and they're all actively looking for new content to write about. We've got newspapers, online magazines, blogs, special interest websites, special interest trade papers. There are so many opportunities to land media coverage that it's actually kind of crazy not to pursue this as a strategy. And each one of these media outlets needs something new to write about. And that's where you come in, because in all honesty, landing your own media coverage can literally be as simple as sending a well-crafted email pitch. Now, of course, this is exactly the kind of strategy I'm going to teach you how to do in the Stand Out from the Crowd program. But let's talk about why media coverage is so powerful. Well, if you think about it, it is literally the language of the entertainment industry. Whenever there's a new film coming out, a new TV show, what do the producers of that project usually do? They land press. They get as much media coverage as they possibly can. It's how they spread the word about the new project. They generate excitement. It gives them visibility. They build curiosity. It gives that project credibility. And suddenly, the audience for that project then comes out to support the project. Whether that means they buy tickets to the movies, they tune in on the television, they rent something on Netflix, but the producers use the power of the media to generate excitement and then get the audience to come to them. And this is the exact same kind of strategy that you can use as an actor to generate excitement about you. So landing your own media coverage will do a couple of things for you instantly. It will give you credibility. It will up your visibility. It puts you in front of a lot more people at once, and it generates excitement about you. And when you are able to do that, especially by getting other people to talk about you, it's so much more effective than you talking about yourself, right? When people are excited about you, that's when they start pursuing you, wanting to know more. They may have a project that you're right for, and it sort of turns into this snowball effect that can't happen any other way. So let me break it down for you in a very simple example. Of these two strategies, which do you think is going to be more effective? Sending one postcard to an industry professional who may or may not actually ever receive that postcard, or having an article about you published in the media that gets in front of millions of readers within seconds? It's pretty obvious, right? The published article is going to give you so much more mileage than that one postcard ever could. Now, I have a sneaking suspicion that I know what you're thinking right about now, which is something like, okay, but Emily, there's nothing newsworthy about me. Why would anyone want to write about me? So here is another little secret that no one really lets actors in on, which is landing media coverage is actually really, really easy. Now, there's an important point that I want to drive home to you, which if you haven't already realized it, it's time that you open your eyes to this fact, which is talent is not a guarantee of success. I know that is really heartbreaking, but it's the truth. You could be the most amazing actor on the planet, and if you don't effectively market that talent to people who can hire you, you could go your entire life and never even book a job. I know that that sucks, but it is the reality, so it's absolutely in your best interest to understand how to effectively market yourself. So here's the deal about feeling like you're not newsworthy. First of all, there's probably a couple of issues going on with a thought like that. The first is, I think across the board as human beings, we don't give ourselves enough credit for some of the really amazing things that we've actually accomplished. I'm certainly like this, and I think most people, we look at where we want to go, and then we look at where we are, and all we can see is the wide divide between those two things. Most of us, we don't give ourselves credit for the amazing things that we have done because we just think, well, it's not enough. I haven't gotten this thing that I want yet, so I'm not even going to acknowledge this amazing thing that I just did, right? That's an issue. The other thing going on is, of course, your life may not seem exciting or amazing to you because you're the one who's living it, right? You're familiar with your story and your experience. But for someone who doesn't know anything about you, anything that you tell them about yourself or your professional career will be completely new information. Of course, yes, there absolutely is an art to pitching the media effectively, but you don't really need to worry about that because that's the kind of thing I'm going to show you in the Stand Out from the Crowd program. The good news is you don't need to be an A-list celebrity and you don't need to pay a pricey publicist to land your own media coverage. You actually can do this for yourself. And this entire program, it's not an idea I made up that I hope is going to work. It's actually based on strategies I've personally used to land my own media coverage, as well as taught a handful of clients how to land their own press as well. And now I'm going to pull back the curtain and let you in on these powerful strategies to land your own media coverage so you can stand out from the crowd. Now you may be wondering, why would I do that? Why would I let people in on this big secret tool instead of keep it all to myself? Well, the reason is, being an actor myself, I know what a difference it can make in your confidence to actually know that what you're doing is effective, that it's working, that it's leading to somewhere really good. I'm also really sick of seeing people struggling and miserable because they simply don't understand how the business works. It doesn't have to be difficult when you know what specific steps to take. So, enrollment for this program is opening soon. Make sure that you stay tuned to your inbox for those details. If you like this video, I would love for you to leave a comment below. I want to hear your thoughts, hear if this is helping you to open your eyes about possibilities for marketing yourself, and please do share this video with your friends. And stay tuned. In the next free video, I will be showing you how a little 3-minute video turned into a snowball of media coverage. It didn't happen by accident, and it didn't cost a dime. So stay tuned, and I will catch you next time.